Hey, Mackay, guess what? I'm coming to your town with my live show. Who else comes to your town? You've got no choice but to see me. Also, Sunshine Coast and Rockhampton. You're in the same basket. Finally, one for the Aussies. Red Rooster workers confess their sins. An Australian institution. Despite the fact that I'm pretty sure I'm the only customer they've ever had. Haven't you had that experience whenever you've walked into a Red Rooster? The hell is wrong with everyone? Don't they want moderately good chicken at moderately good prices? Oh my God, we have a customer. So I think this man from the Long Island, or whatever the fuck you call your island, speaks for everybody when he says, the fuck is a Red Rooster? Kiwi asking. This is all we have, okay? Allow me to introduce you to my world. It's a chicken restaurant. It's just it's shit at KFC. And to give you an idea of what I mean by the shitter version of KFC, have a look at this. This is widely known among Sydney-siders. Behold, the Iron Curtain. I'm telling you, it's exactly the same in the Cold War. If you're in Western Europe, you're having a good time. If you're in Eastern Europe,
we have nothing to eat. We have glorious Red Rooster, comrade. I'm not eating that shit.
Anyway, you get the idea. So you can only imagine what the staff are getting up to in their long periods between having any human interaction. So let's see. I once had a guy walking with a phone trying to hack the electronic screen. I told you it's for both. Straight into an electronic crime. How can I tell? Well, I heard him blurt out, "Fuck! Can't play the funny video on the screens." He's done it. Red Rooster, the food is a meme, and he's trying to make a meme within a meme. It's a memeception. And I was in the middle of making someone's order. I probably stuffed up. Yeah, well, at least someone got fucking stuffing in their chicken for once then. A guy came to my store and gave me shit, calling me because I was still put as trainee on a system that wasn't updated in years. He then promptly shoved his hand in a deep fryer and was airlifted to hospital in Melbourne. Everyone's such an idiot. It started off with this genius hacker, and then it's immediately destroyed by, oh fuck, I can't get the video to play. And then this guy doesn't even seem to understand how computers work, doesn't seem to understand how heat works either. Plunges his hand in a fucking fryer. On my first shift at a Red Rooster in Western Sydney, look, you don't have to be specific about the geography, mate, we know. I saw my manager drop a tub of chicken nuggets on the floor and then proceeded to pick them up one by one with his bare hands. Why is he being dainty about that part?
I have to remind them they're all special. 1, 2, this one's name is Hank.
Throws him into a tub, looked me dead in the eye and said, "That'll be good for today. 10-second rule." He deliberately made sure it wasn't 10 seconds. And I don't even think it is. Isn't it the 5-second rule? At that same day, I saw one of the cookers, and he probably means that in both the metaphorical and literal sense. You know they invented polio, right?
Oh, my other hand!
I saw one of the cookers drop in that same tub into the fryer. I spent the day telling the 3 customers that actually came in not to order the nuggets. See? I told you, that's a good day for them. 3 customers. How are they still open? I got fired the next day. By cutting costs on labor. Editor's note, Channel 9 is always there because rumours of money laundering is true. What?
You asked in the previous video, why is Channel 9 always on in there?
Okay, that's great, but there's still many more questions that need to be answered on that. You can't editor's note something that doesn't explain anything. How is Channel 9 part of this grift? What? Look, I don't have time for this. I've got to laugh at more people burning their hands on the fryer. I working in Red Rooster, I believe it too. One day while doing prep making banana fritters. And also, previous comment guy, answer this. You deep fry fucking everything. I've been in there with your pineapples, your bananas, your shoes. Why are you doing Mars bars? You might actually get some traffic then. Anyway, you've been fired there from there a long time, but you take that up with your former manager. A mate and I decided that an art line marker had a similar yellow colour to it. We quadruple battered it and placed the world's straightest, lumpiest banana fritter on the tray, thinking staff would spot it and think it was a piss take. There is no way anyone at Red Rooster would have had the brain cells to discern that. I have been in a Red Rooster with my friend, and when they ask for a name, true, he goes, "Yeah, my name's Tim." "How do you spell that?" "How do you spell? What, do you have the Nordic language as an option on your fucking keyboard? There's only one way to spell it." Well, granted, that one was spelled with a Y and he is from Norway. Turns out the other staff are even more brain dead than we were, as someone deep fried it and threw it into a Hawaiian meal for a customer. The guy came back fuming about food poisoning as if he was dumb enough to try and eat it. I had to go hide the chip freezer, pissing myself laughing. That really sums up this entire business enterprise, doesn't it? Run by stupid people for stupid people. On my first day, I was being taught how to make a quarter chicken and chips. Fuck, you have to be taught that. The prep station was this shelf in front of a giant bain-marie where you had to reach in and through scalding steam get the chicken out. So competing against steam burns and what I can only call chicken sludge, I had to prepare the chicken into a quarter piece. Yeah, see, it's this weird thing about KFC, Red Rooster. You've gotten to this point of technology advancing where are you cooking or are you steam cleaning the chicken? What the fuck is going on? And why is it more dangerous now than it would have been working in like an 1850s factory? To say I butchered the bird would be a disservice to butchers. But I was embarrassed, so I threw it in the box for a customer. The customer came back moments later with the massacred fowl, and the owner-manager hurled it at me in pure rage with such force that one of the sharp bones stabbed me in the back and had to be pulled out. Oh, what was it? Was it the tip of the wing? Don't tell me it was the drumstick. Now that's a lot of force. P.S. We also had the classic meme of the light in the S being constantly out, so we're always known as Red Rooster. Yeah! Keeping the tradition alive! Didn't even know that was a classic meme. That shows that there's a reason I like Red Rooster a lot. I'm just as dumb as the other customers. It actually took me a couple of seconds. Rooster? Oh yeah, like as in fucking. Cut from the top knuckle of my middle finger off. Oh, it's not worth $6.95 an hour, hey? Because my manager decided to put the bone-cutting scissors into a sink full of chicken stuffing and other gunk. So when I went to clean the dishes, I reached in, grabbed what I thought was a metal tray, and squeezed it with my other hand. I don't like this story. I feel so squelchy. Can't you think of the real victims? Me! And where's my chicken? Cut clean through the bone. Hey, they do their job. And the part of my finger that came off washed down the drain. Oh my god. It's like American Pie, but replace cum with a part of your body. What a series of hilariously unfortunate events. Manager proceeded to tell me, she'll be right. Didn't file an incident report. You know, it's your paperwork. He probably doesn't even know how to read. I have another shift with him tonight. Whoa! 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 Oh! Okay, alright, let me just find this out. Did you put a band-aid on it at least? What the hell? This happened like last week? How are you typing this? I thought this was in the 90s. 10 out of 10. Yeah, it is. It is. It's a 10 out of 10 story. 9 out of 10 fingers though, but 10 out of 10 story. A fire started in the chip hopper, and I just sat and watched it. Holy crap, you're a Pov Nero. And I was lazy and kind of wanted to watch it burn. Some cat boys just want to watch the world burn. Used to work at a Red Rooster in the western suburbs of Melbourne. Wait, doesn't that mean that it's in a fancy place? Doesn't fucking Andrew Bolt live there? I don't know how your geography works. It's just Newtown forever until the fucking border. I had one co-worker who loved the seasoning too much. Don't we all, yeah. I'd seen him drop the chicken into the fryer and then proceed to lick the seasoned breadcrumb. No. And the raw chicken juice from his fingers. Can we go back to the 7-finger story? Fair to say he was just one of those guys. What guys? Like Fry's granddad in Futurama, handling all that raw chicken?
Best part of the job.
That's right, as we have seen in a previous video where I reference a Simpsons joke that doesn't exist, clearly my Simpsons random reference generator in my brain is broken, so we have to use the backup generator. To quote Bender,
What is this, the Middle Ages?
Anyway, that's enough of that. An absolute bludger of a shifty left a whole crate of chicken outside at Christmas time. Summer. That's an important piece of information to all of our foreign viewers. Even the fucking Kiwis. So what? Still a chili bin outside, eh? Shut up. And was putrefied by 40-degree weather. The piles of fly corpses. Holy shit, we got a new contender for Lord of the Flies. That'd be swept out of the fridge. No, you put them in the fridge. You put them in the fridge. I'm getting another Gordon Ramsay moment. Fucking hell, man. For the next 6 months, the store was still open, could stack mounds about 6 centimeters tall. That's all I got. I'm just one of those clowns at the Easter show. I still have some of that chicken, though. Used to work at Red Rooster while all my friends worked at the Macca's next door. They used to laugh because we had no customers. I laughed back because I was getting paid more per hour than them as the McDonald's. This is the Lithgow one, hey? That's Shelbyville and Springfield. And my Simpsons generator's back. I was getting paid more per hour than them as McDonald's gets to pay their employees less in poor towns to hire poor people. Just say Lithgow. Regardless, we would occasionally drop chicken tenders on the floor and just refresh them by refrying them, assuming the heat would kill the floor bacteria. This is fucked to admit, but I would do exactly the same thing, especially if I was the manager. You gotta cut costs somehow. Of course, the 10-second rule is always negated by Red Rooster's time machine. Look, it really does seem to be a trend of reusing food. I really didn't like the Subway one. That was not eating fresh. But come on, deep frying things that have been on the floor, I think we could all agree, is a very minor offense in comparison to what we've heard. Same with the chips. If some snobby bitch in Red Rooster in a shit town, la-dee-da, Queen of England, what you want? No salt. That's a snobby bitch. Actually, you know what? No, f her. She is a snobby bitch. 10 seconds in the fryer usually sorted that out. No need to wait 3 minutes for fresh chips. Yeah, look, you've mastered the system. I honestly don't see anything wrong with anything you've done there. You're just a great man. A really, really good man. We once had a group of 7 ratty teenage boys, all buy a roast chicken each. Yes, they are definitely going to buy that for legitimate reasons. I knew something was sus. Sherlock in the crowd, eh? Because they all had a grin on their face. It's the movie Smile if it was set in rural Australia. I was also wondering, why the fuck would a group of boys all buy a roast chicken each? I too was also smiling because I knew nothing was going to come good from this. I love those moments where everyone else is laughing so much so you start going 1090. Once they all received their roast chooks, they all went outside, picked a window each, and proceeded to launch a chicken at it. Bam! Siege style. Go, boys. Manager went and chased after them as they fled on their scooters. Oh, God, I wish I was there. What an image. I'd rather see that than the Aurora Borealis. We more or less got egged by roast chickens. Bravo. Bravo, sir. You have continued the long-standing tradition of the Confess Your Sin series of a bunch of lads doing something really questionable, illegal, and let's be honest, extremely disrespectful with food. That is a great way to sign off. Thank you for all of those. This is just a little cultural exchange lesson to everybody out there. You know all those videos you see of some boring man saying, here's something you consider if you live in Australia. That's all you need to consider. Do you like the idea of that chain or not? Now it's time for the big guns. Coles, Woolies. If Foursquare still exists, why not? It's not really a supermarket though, is it? It's just a convict fleet food cabin. But we'll take it. Supermarket workers, confess your sins. If you have worked in a supermarket before, you gotta have some stories for us. Links below. Oh wait, comment, that's the one. Wow, what a riveting video. I can't remember which one it was. The point is that I'm gonna be on a live stream tonight from 5 PM. Then there's gonna be a little break, and then I'm coming back hot with a special guest. We're playing a really scary game and I'm not looking forward to that second one, but the first one's going to be fun.